Hello, everybody. It's next week, and we're totally finishing the end of this chapter when we promised to, and not 8 months later. Like this is exactly when we intended to read this chapter, just as planned. I'm of course joined by Soundspeed and Cabral. And Lightning Rabbit, you're not supposed to be here anymore. You're supposed to be gone so you can mysteriously return. Fuck off.
Well, Lightning's not here.
Yeah, he's gone. His ghost is in the chat.
Do you mind if I share something with you guys?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Cock and ball torture is a sexual activity involving application of pain or constriction to the male genitals. This may involve directly painful activities such as wax play, genital spanking, squeezing, ball busting, genital flogging, urethral play, tickle torture, erotic electrostimulation, or even kicking. The recipient of such activities may receive direct physical pleasure via masochism, or emotional pleasure through erotic humiliation, or knowledge that the play is pleasing to a sadistic dominant. Many of these practices carry significant health risks. Do you want to know why I shared that with you?
Because of your new fetish?
That is how this story makes me feel.
Oh, aroused. Yeah, same here.
I mean, definitely, I think electrostimulation is the best way I can describe living the dream.
But
I was gonna say bullets, but you know that works too.
Yeah, I mean either way. Anyway,
we're supposed to getting
let's finish off the end of this chapter, and then hopefully the next chapter will have Lightning Rabbit.
Who?
It's some guy from Britain I met. He's pretty cool.
Oh, he sounds cool.
Yeah, we were hanging out.
I never met him.
Do for me your best British accent.
All right, you bloody wanker.
Nice. All right. Let's continue.
Let's read.
Let's read Living the Dream, Chapter 44, Part 3. Lance's point of view.
Wait, we didn't introduce ourselves.
Even
though we're in the middle of an episode
I'm
reading chapter. I don't know. I'm Cabral. That's Lightning in the corner. His ghost.
As we walked up to Malbatterus, who was asleep, Omnius whistled in awe.
Wait, hold on.
Who the fuck is that?
Good fucking luck.
I was wondering because I know.
By the way.
Shit.
I know because I know you're of course Gyrocon, but I think didn't you have me as Omnius because I didn't have any other lines really?
Yeah, go ahead. You just be Omnius.
He's a big one, isn't he?
I chuckled.
Yeah, what do you expect? He's a dragon after all.
Omnius looked at me and smiled.
I was expecting something smaller, not a fully grown dragon.
I waved a hoof over to Malbatterus.
Well, I'll give you the honor of being the one who wakes him up.
You know,
he
those
rose an eyebrow
dragons.
and did a small wave. They like waving.
Yeah, just.
Whee! Psh, easy is easy.
What?
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 Like how Kick-Ass to your mom is just like.
That's his moment. What the fuck
He's just taking a second to realize, like, what the hell did I just say? He just left it.
Well, that's the crossover writer. So it's just like, wait, fuck, what? This guy's more confusing than I am.
He walked up to Malbatterus and started poking his stomach.
Yo, Big Red, wakey wakey, easy is easy.
I face hoofed. What is he trying to do? Piss off Malbatterus?
Easy is easy.
The Brony Dragon.
The Brody Dragon.
I don't know if you can piss off this unbelievable, like, sack of shit.
Malbatterus sat up, towering over us.
What?
What?
Yeah, what? It's Malbatterus.
What?
What?
Easy is easy.
He said in his booming voice. He looked over to me and smiled. That smile still gives me the creeps.
Oh, hey, Lance.
I waved.
Hey, Malbatterus, I brought a friend to meet you. God.
He sighed.
Oh, please don't tell me you brought Greg back to see me. That guy's annoying.
Malbatterus just putting his ass on blast right now. Holy crap. That's kind of fucked up. I chuckled.
No, this time it's someone new. He's even more annoying. It's great.
Yes, I'm more annoying than Greg is. Greg was funny like one time. Omnius was funny like less than that.
Well, Greg is also still our most favorite character because he's done the least abominable shit to other people of the OCs.
I pointed to Omnius, who was smirking for some reason.
This is Omnios.
Malbatarus looked down at him.
Oh yeah, nice to meet you, Omnius.
Omnius nodded.
Good to meet you too, Malbatarus.
They did an awkward hand, claw, hoof shake.
Oh god.
Sounds like a dance.
There was no hand involved at all in there.
And just remember the fact that I have a friend whose OC is basically fucking Omnius.
Wait, no, Omnius has the ability to transform into a human.
Yeah.
What is his hand fucking hand and half hoof? That's disgusting.
It's horrifying.
Sick and
He's got like
wrong.
2 fingers protruding his hoof.
Omnius looked up at him.
So, why did you become a dragon? To make love to Fluttershy. Just like everyone in this story.
Wanted to rip that vagina open with my massive bear cock.
So why'd you become a dog in the story? So I can make love to Twilight.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that's
not a pony.
Turn to a dragon to fuck a horse? That's stupid. You should turn to a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be a fucking idiot.
Oh, goodness.
Malbatarus sighed loudly.
I was picked on back on Earth and thought being a dragon would mean no one would mess with me. I was right. Everything worked better than expected. No one will mess with me or be my friend.
Wait, you got like 6 friends now.
Yeah, exactly. Only the other bronies and Fluttershy and the mailman and my mom and the guy in the clerk at the ice cream store. I guess I have a lot of friends actually.
Yeah,
will never come near me.
Omnius whipped a tear out of his eye.
Manly.
Tears have been shed, man.
Omnius is apparently a fucking child. It takes that was very little to set him
So
off.
why'd you become dragon? I was picked on, didn't want to be messed with, and then it happened, and I don't have friends, well, except these people.
Except for like 12 people and also Fluttershy.
Child!
Yeah, Omnius like, oh, you poor baby.
He's got like more fucking friends than I do. This piece of shit.
He has more friends than I do.
Oh, goodness.
Malbatarus chuckled, or more like a booming chuckle.
Oh, yes, those are...
Yeah. Don't worry about me. I'm having the time of my life here. It's way better than on Earth.
Thank you, Eeyore.
Omnius nodded again.
I see. Well, like I always say...
A loud scream from Fluttershy's cottage caught us all off guard. The first to react was Malbatarus.
The Brony Dragon!
Oh shit, it's Fluttershy.
He flew over to her cottage, followed by me and Omnius.
Tipping his fedora the entire way.
We rolled the fedora down the hill in front of us. It never went on its side. It was like...
Somehow, upon reaching the cabin, he was wearing a suit of shining white armor.
A white tuxedo.
It's like one of those t-shirts with the tuxedo design on it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I love those.
I'm sure you do. Omnius walked forward.
Easy is easy.
What's wrong? Why did you scream?
She looked at us, tears in her eyes.
I can't see. It's Angel. He's gone.
Angle.
I was gonna say Angle because he always says Angle. But
He
he spelled
didn't,
right this time.
He did spell it right. I rubbed my chin with my hoof.
Maybe he went out for a walk, you dumb idiot. God.
She shook her head vigorously.
Vigorously, huh? Oh! You
went full Richard Nixon.
Well, that happened. He would have told me.
Omnius cocked his head. Get those dirty images out of your heads.
Thank you, Kick-Ass 222, your mom.
Okay, what does it mean when you cock your head in a way?
It's like a...
Because I wasn't going to say anything. I just wanted to say.
Apparently his head turned and like penises just started sprouting from it.
His head got cocked, what can I say?
Oh, no.
He's a bit of a dickhead.
Then how did he go missing?
She shook her head, looking around in desperation.
I don't know. I wouldn't give him a care because he wouldn't go outside and play. He ran off, and I don't know where he went. You know, those children who, you feed them to go outside.
Well, he did go outside and play.
Yeah?
So I guess she kind of got her wish. I thought for a second and had an idea.
Oh my gosh.
Every show, there's always a set of footprints that showed where the missing person, Bunny in this case, went. I looked around, and would you believe it? I saw the paw prints of a bunny that led into the Everfree Forest. I pointed over to them.
Well, I think I know where he went.
Did you see where Angel went? You did? Where did he go?
I cannot.
Forest.
Into the forest? Oh, I'm sure he's over there. Look, an angel clue. I don't know.
I cannot believe that Fluttershy didn't even think to look at all for footprints. Like, at all. Not at all.
She's really terrible at dealing with animals.
I can't find Angel. He ran off that direction. I watched him and couldn't follow him.
I saw him run away, and then I didn't see his footprints, and I didn't know what happened.
Hey, it's as I always say, easy is easy.
True. Stop trying to make fetch happen, Cabral. It's not going to happen.
I can't make it. I got malaria from the story, and that's why we haven't read until long.
Oh, yeah!
But how long? What do you mean? It's only been a week.
Yeah, it's just been like a week. Sorry.
You're right. But, I told my nurse about the story, but, her opinion doesn't count. Because she's a woman.
We're really getting back into the groove of things. I can tell.
But, yeah.
Every pony and dragon looked over to the prince. Fluttershy flew over to them and looked into the forest with a look of dread.
Oh, poor Angel Bunny, all alone out there in the forest. Sounds like Malbatterus.
Omnius walked up next to her.
Come on, we'll go in after him. He couldn't have gotten far. Rabbits are slow.
She shook her head.
Oh no, I can't go in there. It's too frightening.
I
walked up next to them.
I would never go in the forest to help someone who I care about. That's so out of character.
I'm pretty sure she's actually done that in the show at least once.
Yeah, like twice a season at least. Well, me and Omnius can go after him, I guess. We've both been in the forest alone before because we're so cool.
That sounds gay.
Shut up, you're gay.
Malbatterus asked in a confused voice.
What about me? You seem to forgot I'm here.
I shook my head.
I didn't forget, I just hate you. I just thought you should...
I was deliberately ignoring you. I didn't forget about you.
Also, he speaks Spanish here for a second. En case.
I just thought you should stay here with Fluttershy. Is he come back out?
In case.
Oh, sorry, yeah, like encased in carbonite, he comes back out. Alright.
Fuck shit up.
Tip, 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 tip. I can do that.
The end
He
is
said.
near.
I looked at Omnius.
Oh, so, yeah. You read the brave. You read to brave the Everfree Forest.
You read to brave the Everfree Forest. I love that story.
This must be the Dark Souls of fanfiction for Duhad. Like,
it's not great.
I just want to say, I acknowledge that this is probably hard as fuck, and I appreciate what you're going through here.
It's cool. It's all worth it in the end.
So you're a wonderful person.
He smirked and put on sunglasses.
Oh, you know it.
I furrowed my eyebrows.
That is a big word for kick-ass.
Yeah, I'm really surprised he used the furrow my eyebrows.
I think he deserves a small like slow clap.
Yeah.
Okay, that was all.
Alright. Where'd the sunglasses come from?
He smiled.
It's better not to think about it. It's just
Like
like
the
the Phantom
story.
Wanker.
He put him in his asshole. Get it, guys? He put him in his asshole.
It's like the Phantom Wanker sound speed. You remember that?
Oh, it's like what you were saying before. It's just like pull it right out of his dick.
So you mean like the story?
Exactly.
Well, he smiled.
It's better not to think about it.
Let's do it.
Shit. Okay.
Oh, Let's do it. Sorry, it's like everywhere.
Yeah, sorry, there's two he smiles right next to each other. So it's
By the way, if you remember from before, we read, like, because I get mixed up sometimes because the first word of every sentence, or first two words, are always almost the same.
Yeah.
I and he and she and Omnius and I and Fluttershy and he and I and okay.
It's not that he's out here and we're in there.
He Peter. I remember all that stuff. Anyways, don't worry. He swiped. Is that where we're at?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, okay. He swiped the sunglasses off of in a swift motion.
We'll bring your bunny, dead or alive.
Okay. Fluttershy's face filled with worry and concern.
Dead or alive?
Omnius' eyes widened.
I mean dead. No, wait, we'll bring it back alive and healthy.
He laughed nervously. She nodded.
Please hurry back with him. I'm so worried about him, even though I didn't watch him go into the forest and go that direction.
I began walking towards the forest.
Come on, Omnius, stop scaring Fluttershy. God.
He began following me.
I'm not scaring her, just reassuring her.
I smirked.
Yeah, that worked.
He nodded.
Sure did, buddy.
I sighed and we continued on in silence. I like that whole exchange. Like, I don't know if he's messing around with him or not, but if he's not, Omnius has got something going on in his brain.
Yeah.
I'm not one to pull the odds card, but I think, given his social awareness, it's probably...
It's a possibility.
It's on the table, Nothing wrong with that, just putting it out there.
There's a lot on this table. We should really clean it up.
Yeah.
It's definitely a very...
I think we're improving as people, because before we probably, like, in past videos, I think we would have just, said that it's like an insult and been fucking dicks about it. So, like,
I'm older
I
now.
like to feel like we're great human beings.
I'm older now. It's been 3 years since we started reading this fucking...
Oh my gosh, we've matured. So I was 20 when we started this.
Cool.
Oh goodness. 1 second. I'm gonna take a quick phone call. Not leaving the call. Just give me a second.
God.
You guys keep going. You guys keep going.
Yeah, we'll cover
I'm not leaving the call. Just give me a second.
Well, I guess I'll just do all his voices while it's gone.
Alright. So where were we?
Well, silence for about a minute. Omnius looked at me.
Sorry. Just try to find where we were. Look at me. Alright.
I just noticed something. I looked at him and raised an eyebrow.
What would that be?
Does it feel like we're being watched? I looked around and shuddered.
Yeah, I guess it kinda does.
He nodded. Well, watch this. Before I could answer, he jumped forward and stood up on his hind legs. He pointed his hoofs into the forest and put the sunglasses back on.
It's high noon.
It's high noon. Ah, fuck. Overwatch came out between the last two videos.
No!
Just realized. It's been a little while, hasn't it?
It's been a little bit. I think both of us have changed states since then. Like, I don't know how you were in Cal. Oh my god.
Fucking A. I got an apartment. I went through like 2 jobs.
Yeah.
What a wild time. That really definitely like just hit me. I was like, the fucking like open beta wasn't even out. Like we started this before Overwatch was a thing that anyone but hardcore Blizz fans was really paying attention to, and now we're in season 2. Into season 2 of competitive. I'm ranked flat, dude. Like, what can I say? Oh my god.
You put so much more work into Overwatch than this.
I've definitely spent more hours this year playing Overwatch than reading the game.
What have I just missed?
Okay, listen. I've probably read as many minutes of Living the Dream as I've played hours of Overwatch this year.
Okay, hold on. What have I just missed?
We just it all set in that Overwatch came out between the last 2 times we read. Like, between the last time we read this chapter and now, like, Overwatch came out. It's been 10 months.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I know you're out there.
You have to read "I know you're out there." Whoever is watching us come out.
Let me see. I know you're out there. Control F. I know.
Yours spelled wrong.
There it is.
Okay, there you go.
Yep. right. I know. Yeah, I know you're out there. Whoever is watching us, come out.
I face hoofed. That wasn't going to work. A rustling off to the side of the path caught my attention.
Wow.
I'll be damned. It worked.
Oh my fucking Jesus Christ.
Okay, now we're on the last portion. This is the
Yeah.
last time we have to see. Okay, not the
Wait,
last.
hold on. Wait, hold on. I need to just scroll up here for a second. Lance's point of view. My point of view. Oh my fucking god, this is all supposed to be taken. The main author of this chapter is fucking Omnius.
I know.
Oh
That's
my-
what makes it so much of a fucking drag, because he just is so long-winded and,
It's literally just Omnius showing off in Living the Dream. Like, he's like, oh, like, I'm gonna use your setting to show off what a cool and funny and great OC I have.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Because if it was Kick-Ass 222 or Mom writing, I wouldn't mind as much.
Did you just call him Kick-Ass 222 Tumor
Also, I love the fact that it's Lance's point of
I'm
view.
hemorrhaging right now.
Yeah, hold on, I love this. It's Lance's point of view, no punctuation. And my point of view, exclamation point!
Oh, me, oh my.
Oh,
I
me
put myself
obvious.
into a battle stance and flapped my wings a few times, stirring up
Why?
some dust to make my appearance look more intimidating.
Okay.
That's one of the major rules of fighting. If you know you're about to be attacked by something, you can either make yourself look meek and useless, thus making your opponent underestimate you, or you can do your best to look like a badass and give your opponent second thoughts as to whether they should attack you or not.
I will take those life lessons to heart. Also, he's in a very, I assume, like, damp and cold forest. Not cold, but just damp and moist. There shouldn't be any dust on the ground.
More importantly, I like the idea that his idea of looking like the cool badass is literally just bending down the dirt, throwing clods into the air, and snorting while stepping around going like, come at me, bro!
I mean,
Come
that would
at
terrify
me!"
me. I wouldn't want to get in a fight with a guy who's just doing that shit. Oh my god.
Alright,
Good times.
bring it.
I snorted a few times and said,
Bring it!
You're mean.
Are you gonna say the brush is busheled?
No. The bushes rustled a little more, and strange wooden creature walked out, gnashing his teeth all the while. It looked just like a wolf, only it was made entirely out of gnarled branches, and was a fair bit taller than both of us.
Timberwolf!
Timberwolves weren't that much taller than the ponies, I thought.
No,
They're just
no.
really short.
Yeah.
I don't.
They-
Were they taller than Applejack? I don't really know. I
Nothing
feel
taller.
like
I
I think
don't
they
know.
were like a little taller, but I don't think they were that much taller.
They wouldn't have been a fair bit taller now.
Maybe I was wrong. I don't know. Maybe they were.
Yeah,
We'll give
he's
them the
a
benefit
fair
of the
bit
doubt.
taller.
Alright.
So I mean,
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt here.
yeah.
I snarled, putting myself between it and Lance. Never taking my eyes off the thing, I said to Lance,
Oh my fucking god, it is Reaper. Alright,
Stupid.
No,
when
no,
I
no,
get
not-
the
not-
signal,
not-
I want you to fly above me and bucket in the head.
Death comes.
are you sure? I'm not sure a single buck will take care of it. No, they just briefly explain here. The friend who I mentioned, who's OC, is basically the same fucking character as Omnius. Like, he actually has two, but like one of them has Omnius's dimension jumping traits. The other one is Omnius fucking in character down to the fact that he murders wolves.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Also, I will
wanna-
say
I wanna meet
that
them someday.
seems really out of character for Lance to say. I'm not sure a single buck will take care of it. Like, I don't know. It seems out of place for how Lance always has been, to me at least.
Yeah, well, no, it's because it's this other guy's wank material, in order
Yeah.
to show off what a cool
Yeah,
character
well, it's because,
he is.
he's not being written by Lance.
I miss Kick-Ass 222 your mom's writing.
I know, like, you never really appreciate it till it's gone.
Until it's been 8 months. I mean, a
Don't
week,
it
sorry.
always seem to go.
Like a year
They
since we actually
don't know why you got till it's gone.
I
No!
know, like, seriously, I think it's been like a year since we actually read a chapter of Living the Dream written by Kick-Ass 222 your mom.
Fucking right.
Ah.
I
I
charged
I miss Zane constantly being beaten to death.
I charged at the Timberwolf, who seemed to be surprised that I wasn't running, and planted my front hooves on its chest, pushing it away from me. At the same time, I heard a solid thunk sound, which told me that Lance had done what I told him to, and the combined force of our blows sent the Timberwolf to the ground, where it tried to stand up.
Okay.
I glided over and
What,
planted
like 2
both of
feet?
my hooves on its throat. and bared my teeth at it in a feral snarl.
Oh my god.
I met the beast's eyes and gazed into them unblinkingly. That says glared. Gazed kind of gives it a different connotation.
Glazed.
We glazed in each other's
I
eyes.
glazed into the eyes.
Also, he glided over to the Timberwolf, which, by the way, he just pushed it with his hooves, Lance kicked it in the face, and then he just glided like, what, a foot and a half?
He's Batman.
Okay.
After a few moments, I got up and slowly backed away as my eyes started to water. I fought the urge to blink and kept staring at the Timberwolf silently.
Omnius, what the fuck are you doing?
Shh.
I shot at him.
Pulls out a gun, just shoots Lance. What are you?
Just fucking open fire, dude. The Timberwolf blinked its eerily glowing eyes and shot off into the forest, leaving me and Lance alone.
Okay, seriously, what was that?
Lance asked, looking at me strangely.
Lone Timberwolf. We got extremely lucky. Wow, where did that?
We got extremely lucky.
Extremely lucky. I guess Luna's back now.
Oh, Jesus. I answered, relaxing now that the danger had passed.
It wasn't fully grown, and it wasn't in a pack.
Oh my
A
god.
beer.
But why didn't you kill it? God damn it. I mean, we got all these... Oh, fuck, God. I don't even want to read this fucking line.
We're almost done.
We've
Almost there.
We've got all these... You've got all those weird powers.
Lance said while he resumed following the tracks.
They're actually pretty rare creatures. Besides, it was just a youngin'.
I replied, trotting next to him.
Wouldn't be right to kill it, since it was just trying to protect its territory, even though it's a lone wolf and they don't have territories. So I just scared it off by asserting myself as the alpha. At least, I think that's what I did.
No, he's so wacky. He doesn't even know what he does.
So wacky. Hey, easy is easy.
It's not going to happen, Cabral. Yeah. Think.
Lance said wordly.
Either that, or I just sent it to get help from the pack. We should find that bunny and then make it like a tree and get out of here.
Did you just say it didn't have a pack? Or were you just making that shit up and then immediately, like, discredited
He
all
said,
of
I
it?
think. That's what I did, so I don't know.
No, he says it wasn't fully grown and it wasn't in a pack. And then he said he thought he scared it off. So it's not like he said, I think it's in a pack. He said it wasn't in a pack.
Right, Omnius is an idiot. Let's shoot him like he just shot Lance.
Well, alright, there you go. Alright. I said picking up speed.
Don't you mean make like a tree and live?
Oh, I don't want to read this line. I don't. Sansby, read your lines first. I'll feel better.
Sorry, I threw the headset. I was upset. Lance pointed out. I face-hoofed and said,
I don't want to. Oh, come on! Did no one get Back to the Future jokes? Great Scott, but you'd think at least one person would get it. Please kill me. Someone.
I'm gonna
please.
fucking shit. I'm gonna strangle myself. I'm gonna take this pony tie right here. Gonna fucking wrap it around my neck. Fucking.
Wait, Asa, please don't leave. We need you.
oh shit. Oh no!
Alright. I said, alright, what line are we on?
Had a close encounter with God. He sent me to Equestria. It was all pretty chill. You should have been there.
The next one's even worse.
Hold on. Oh, come on.
We walked in silence for a while, following the cartoon rabbit tracks. Shh. Be very quiet. We're looking for rabbits.
That hurt.
Deeper and deeper into the forest. The trees became thicker, and what little light that managed to penetrate the leaves was dimmed and tinged with green.
He's not bad at actually, like, describing details, but he's bad at everything else.
Yeah, he's got reasonable technical writing skills. It's just that he has no sense of pacing, story continuity, characterization, dialogue.
Walls, bad.
Back to the Future jokes are very necessary.
Tone. Alright, Mr.
Suddenly.
Suddenly,
I stopped.
wait, where'd it go?
We're so close.
I
I can
stopped suddenly, and Lance looked at me.
What's wrong?
Looking around, I whispered.
I don't know, but I think we're being watched again. Only this time, whatever's staring at us is a lot more dangerous than that timber wolf. And the tracks suddenly end here.
Oh, please tell me Angel actually died.
Oh my god.
We looked around and searched for the bunny, and every little sound we heard made us jump. It was almost like that moment in a horror movie where you know there's a monster in the closet, but you have to open the closet anyways, and holy shit! Sorry, that was...
Yeah, that's when Jesus craps himself on the sofa when you're sitting next to him.
A white blur had launched itself at my face, and it immediately went into a frenzy, scratching and biting at every inch of my exposed visage. And I frantically started running around, yelling,
Yeah! Let's get an offset into the moon or something!
The white monster jumped off of my face, giving me just enough time to see a brown bag get pulled over my face, effectively giving me a burlap mask.
What? What?
Thanks, Lance.
What?
So did Lance just... Do they have a bag for the beginning? I guess.
It's like he's trying to do a classic slapstick bit, except that like there's no established net or bag for them to catch the bunny with, so he's just randomly putting a bag over his head.
I mean, it would be funnier if Lance just kicked him in the face and broke his teeth. You know,
that would be hilarious.
I would have taken that.
Yeah, if Angel had just moved and Lance started just pounding Omnius into the ground over and over again.
The alternate ending of this chapter is a lot better than what's written. Oh, fucking A.
Where are we at?
Thanks, Lance. Yeah. I deadpanned, removing the bag. I looked over and spotted the vicious, bloodthirsty monster that had attacked me.
Angel Bonnet,
Lance said, looking at the small, way too innocent-looking rabbit.
Alright, we found the bunny. Let's get him back to Fluttershy's pronto.
I said, slowly approaching the rabbit. He glared at me, and I bared my teeth at him.
Bared?
Okay.
Come on, rabbit. We're going back to Fluttershy's.
He jumped onto my head and started rapidly stomping onto it, plainly telling me,
"Oh, hell
no!"
Lance stifled a laugh, and I ignored him, choosing to focus only on the rabbit.
Yes, you're going. What, surprised I can understand you?
What? I said at the rabbit's surprised look.
Wait. He wasn't just, like, telling him hell no in, like, body language. He literally said, "Oh, hell no."
Oh, hell no!
And that's how I imagine Angel.
I don't back no crack-ass, lily-white motherfucking trash cottage.
Well, that took a turn.
Sasmi, you're now the voice of Angel. Congratulations.
Awesome.
I can get the gist of what you're saying. I can get the gist of that hell no. Even though it's quite obvious. Now look, I know you're probably miffed that Fluttershy and Malbadderus are spending a lot of time together, but seriously, running away?
Wait. What the fuck
so
does this
his
have to do with Malbadderus?
Angel's motivation is he's pissed that Fluttershy and Malbadderus are hanging out together, so he ran off to let Fluttershy and Malbadderus hang out together. What?
Yeah, apparently.
I mean, it makes sense, and it doesn't. It doesn't. Let's move on.
I thought it was because he didn't want to go outside, and I don't know.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay.
His face fell, but then he got an angry glint in his eye as he jumped onto the ground in front of me and crossed his arms.
I like this next line. The worlds don't revolve around you, Omnius.
True,
She has
Omnius
other animals that she needs to take care of.
Omnius, why are you talking to the rabbit? I mean, talking to a dog or a dragon, that makes sense, but this is stupid.
Lance said, looking at me like I was crazy.
Angel, the Brody Bunny!
Oh, fuck's sake.
Please leave. Go home.
Die.
We're like 5 lines. We can do this. We can do this.
Waiting on you, Tim.
But he's not listening.
I replied, kneeling next to the bunny.
Great! I'm in the middle of the I'm in the middle of the Everphrase with a psychotic rabbit and an insane capital Traveler.
No, he's a traveler. That's what Omnius is. He's a capital T traveler.
Yeah, he's the Doctor.
Yeah, he's just the Doctor.
The Doctor.
Lance muttered to himself, pacing while I talked to Angel.
Fine, on the
Eventually,
multiverse.
I managed to convince him to go back with us, on the
Fucking
condition
lollies.
that I didn't mention to anyone that he was jealous of the Brody Dragon!
Malbadris!
The legendary line comes back!
Oh, God damn it.
Angel Bunny's, like, jealous of Malbadris.
You actually convinced him?
And somehow, Omnius knew that without being told.
He just saw Angel said, "Oh hell no!" He's like, "Oh, I see how it is."
With Omnius' power to communicate with the life of the forest, he's easily able to communicate.
I would definitely say, like, if everybody in this story was like a superhero, then Omnius is kind of like the Aquaman of...
I'd say, actually, with how many powers he has, he's fucking Superman. Like, he comes in, he's just like, I have every power. Oh, what's that? You're super fast? I can do a double sonic rain boom and then do a backflip. Oh, what's that? Fluttershy, I can talk to animals? I can talk to all animals and also understand their motivation.
I've perfected the barrel roll.
Alright, so we're on very carefully, just whoever that is. Omnius.
Very carefully. Now, come on, we've got a worried Pegasus to attend to. Yes. I guess that is what it sounds like.
We returned to the cottage, where an enthusiastic and relieved Fluttershy was waiting. She immediately grabbed the small rabbit and covered him in affection, hugging him close to her chest. I walked up to Malbadris and said,
Hey!
"What a wonderful, kind day." He leaned his head closer to me, and I whispered,
Good luck with Fluttershy. She's a nice pony and deserves someone who's as nice as her. I sincerely hope you can do that for her.
I mean, physically. Because I'm not sure.
You're gonna have to have a really small dick relative to your body size, and I believe you can do it, but you know,
it really depends on how much of the comparison crossed over with you.
Yeah.
With a tiny bit of magic, all your dreams can come true.
The dragon blinked, and I chuckled. He looked at me and said,
"How'd you figure that out?" Wait, also,
Elementary my teachers go, I guessed.
I replied, scratching my beard.
what?
Well, he has a beard.
Part 2 will be out tomorrow or the next day. Remember.
Wait, part 2 is for part 1?
What?
I thought it was. Oh wait, no, it's only 2 parts. Okay, I thought it was like a 3-part thing. That's why I freaked out for a second. I thought we were
Remember
on
to
part
read and rave. Oh, fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this. How many more goddamn parts is there? Oh no.
Remember to ruin and retcon.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I think they interchanged. I think the next chapter is written by Kick-Ass.
Oh, please, God, I've never asked you for anything.
How long is this? Okay, it's
okay.
actually not that long.
It's
Oh, it's not
actually
that
pretty
long.
short. You want to just like power through this next one?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's just go.
Let's just get through this whole crossover. All right. Chapter 45. Let's go.
The first 3 words of this chapter are "I'm so sorry," and apology accepted, man.
Oh wait, this is super prophetic though. Okay, so this is chapter Living the Dream, chapter 45, part 2. First fucking line.
I'm so sorry for the long wait.
I'm with how this is formatted. It looks like this is Kick-Ass's writing, but I don't know. I can't say for sure yet.
Me and Nathan Traveler have been busy with school and stuff, but that's why I started writing the side story, to give you all something to read while you wait. I will keep that one updated. I'll rotate between stories, one for this one day and one for the next. I did not read that incorrectly, and yes, it was very confusing.
So I think this is probably Kick-Ass now.
Yeah.
Sound good? Also, there is another part, so it's going to be a little longer for the next chapter. I'm really sorry. I hope you enjoy Living Their Dream Crossover, Part 2, Chapter 44. It's 45, actually, but, Chapter 44, Lance's Point of View.
Oh, goodness.
Me and Omnius walked in silence back to town.
Yep.
It was strange that he was silent, since he's usually talking.
Okay, yeah, it's about to kick ass.
Yeah, back to get.
We're like so ecstatic now. Like we're just like
Oh,
relieved.
we're so happy.
I'm wiping the sweat off my brow. Before we reached Ponyville, he stopped. I looked over at him.
What?
He began to rub his beard and thoughtfully said,
Wait, who's this?
Cabral, this is you.
Sorry, I'm just.
It's on yours.
What?
No. I said what?
Oh, we've been to your house and Fluttershy's. Where are we going now?
Damn!
I'm sorry.
God damn it, Lightning! I mean, Cabral.
Yeah,
I mean-
fuck Christ, Lightning. I scratched my head.
I have no idea, actually. I think of any other places to show you.
He pushed his glasses back up.
Well, we can go to Sweet Apple Acres.
I nodded. I haven't been there in a while. Last
Well,
time I was there, some fucking pervert with binoculars was chilling out in one of the bushes, and it was kind of
Actually,
a really
that was
uncomfortable
great.
experience.
Yeah.
Lance was actually there. What I remember Lance said about Applejack's farm was that his grandparents had a farm. He didn't like it. He had to wake up early.
Oh, right, that's right. You actually had to do work.
How the
Yeah.
fuck do you know all this shit? Like, I don't even remember
listened
what
to the
Lance's
series
name
like last week at work.
Fair enough. I just assumed that he hated filthy mud ponies.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Whoa. I unfolded my wings.
What is you there?
He smirked.
You're on.
I held up a hoof, stopping him, and said,
First rule, no human forms, because they're so much faster than ponies with wings, who can break the sonic barrier
"Don't go human and use your thick, muscular legs to outrun me."
to distract me.
Selling calves.
No weird alien technology, no powers, no cheating.
He frowned.
That's no fun.
My turn to smirk.
Oh.
It's prayer.
He sighed and undid his wings.
Yep. This is-
They were off. What the fuck?
Clip.
Just clipped them. Alright. We lined up and began to count down.
10, 9, 8. Oh, that is you. And he began to quit.
Oh, you're right, yeah. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Just go!
I said a little annoyed.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, go.
I know, I saw that, and like, the 654 was fine, but then I saw 3, 2, go. I'm like, what the hell? I know it's 3, 2, 1, but still, it's just odd.
Yeah. He said at a Pinkie Pie speed. I shot ahead at a breakneck speed. I wasn't going to lose this time. I soon reached the streets of Ponyville, dodging ponies and stray objects.
Stray objects in my path.
I saw a cart being pushed by an old pony and yelled,
God, what a god!
well, the pony jumped out of the way, but they left the cart in the street. I slammed into it and burst through it. I swayed in the air, dazed. That wood hurts.
That would. Oh, fuck's sake. It's that wood hurts. It's in, like, the wood hurts.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it.
The world around me spun and swayed, but I continued to fly towards Sweet Apple Acres. When I glanced behind me, I didn't see Omnius. Poor guy couldn't keep up. He's definitely already there.
Yeah, I'm already halfway there.
When I glanced behind... Oh, wait. It's Groundhog Day. I finally reached the farm. I pushed myself and flew it down... I finally reached the farm. I pushed myself and flew down a row of apple trees. When I flew out of them and into the open, I just pulled my wings in and let myself slam into the ground.
Base first.
Broke my
The
neck.
momentum I had gained sent me skidding across the ground.
I got on his
When I
face.
finally came to a rest, I began
I
to
was
try
on
to
fire.
control my heavy breathing.
I was also on fire, and most of my fur was gone.
As I lay there, some pony walked up to me. I looked up to see Omnius, smirking.
Beat you, Lance.
God, the fucking, like, nothing personnel kid that Omnius is doing is, like, getting way under my
Oh.
skin.
Alright.
I shook my head.
No, I beat you! There's no way I could have gotten here before me.
I nodded, grinning, and said,
Yeah,
You know.
there is magic.
I looked at him, confused.
What? I said no magic!
He smirked.
You said no powers. You didn't say anything about magic, which is technically a power.
Yeah.
Well, not okay. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say magic's not a power.
Okay.
Well, not if you're an alicorn.
I stood and panted.
Fucking. Well, how could you use that? Well, can you use magic then?
Simple. I became a unicorn when you weren't looking, but
That's it. That's using your powers.
It's a fucking
that is
power.
transmogrification is using your powers.
I looked at his sides and saw he didn't have wings.
He undid his wings. Remember?
Oh, he did undo his wings.
Fuck's sake. That terrible writing fixed the plot hole.
Yeah.
It's true.
I undid my wings and became a unicorn.
He shrugged.
I'll tell you later.
He turned and looked towards the barn.
What do you say we go see Applejack?
Let's
I'm
fly to
not-
the castle.
Let's
I did a castle.
Sounds good to me. Let's go. Wait,
No, lead the Mr. Roboto.
Yeah, lead the Mr. Roboto.
Hey, Applejack!
What the fuck does that mean?
No, just lead the Mr. Roboto.
What, like lead the way, Mr. Well, he's not even okay. He's not a robot. There's no noun in that sentence.
You know what this
the way?
means. It means that we're back firmly in kick-ass territory.
Okay, you're right. Yeah.
That's true. Lead the Mr. Roboto.
He laughed loudly.
Haha, finally! A sense of humor from you as soon as you started writing the story. I feel like that's what actually Nathan Traveler did. He's like, where's your sense of humor? I'm writing the first one.
Yeah.
He started walking towards the barn.
Follow the lance.
Follow. Jason.
I chuckled and began to follow Omnius towards the barn. Lord have mercy on my soul. Omnius's POV. I trotted down the path, wondering if what I suspected was true. Wait, you didn't see my thought process because you were looking at Lance's thoughts, right? I should explain what I was thinking then.
Please don't.
See, I was a little worried.
Stop.
If the Timberwolves were out and about in the forest, does that mean that they're headed towards the farm? It might just be the worries of an old fool, but I still wanted to make sure that everything was all right. You're probably like 10 years old. Shut the fuck up. They might not be the apples I know and love, but in a way, they still are.
I'm 12.
Oh yeah, this guy's fucking Applejack, remember?
Yeah,
in like a different dimension.
Sake.
Whoa! Oh wait! Oh!
Oh God!
I forgot until just now.
Oh no!
I forgot.
Remember that little intro summary I put for this?
No.
Yeah. To reiterate, just because I travel through time, space, and matter, it doesn't mean I understand it. Why in the fuck are like random letters capitalized in that sentence?
Travel through time. It's a location, space, a destination, and matter, which is also a vacation
What
destination.
about the fucking word travel? Why does that have a T?
It's the means of like transportation,
That makes no
the travel
fucking
services.
sense. I travel, trademark.
Through time, copyright.
Space, the little R thing.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Anyways, we came up to the farm, and I spotted Applejack, who was unsurprisingly relieving a tree of its apples with a well-placed buck.
Oh, okay. I thought she was.
Yeah, that
Could have gone places.
I ain't relieving nothing, friend, let me tell you. I grinned, glad that this was still as I remembered it in all four worlds. Yeah, a fourth one revealed itself into my memory, as if things weren't conflicting enough as it is.
Uh-huh.
Lance waved at Applejack and called out.
Hey, Applejack!
Ah, fuck off.
Lance.
I know.
Hey, filling my eye with Applejack. How you doing, AJ?
Hey, Applejack.
Hey, Applejack, union ring?
She stopped mid-buck and looked at us. Smiling, she wiped some sweat off of her brow and trotted over to us, saying,
Well, howdy, Lance. It sure is good to see you again. Who's your friend? The irony of that statement.
I muttered under my breath, a small smile on my face. I held out a hoof and said in a louder voice,
Name's Omnius. It's a real pleasure to meet ya.
I've been face first in that vagina in another universe.
I also like the idea that, like, AJ stopped mid-buck, and all of this is while she's like walking around on her front legs, the back to just lifted
she's like,
in the
oh
air.
shit, what's up, Lance? And she just like walks forward on her 2 front legs.
He shakes his hoof with her back leg or something.
God. After a few minutes of both of us shaking the what?
What?
After a few minutes of both of us shaking the other's hoof, Lance
They're just sitting there.
Hold on. All right, continue. I'm just keeping track of something real quick.
All right, for a few minutes.
Oh, is A? No.
Yeah.
That's Lance. That's Lance. So.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What's Apple Bloom doing with that hammer?
Both of us stopped and quickly turned in the direction of the barn. Not seeing anything except for Big Macintosh pulling a huge cartload of apples, I looked back at Lance and said,
She's not there. Wait, how would you know what Apple Bloom looks like?
Applejack asked suspiciously.
Have you been
Christ!
spying on me?
Activate excuse plan Alpha Niner!
Oh boy!
Well, it's just that there's no pony there except for the big pony, and Apple Bloom sounds like a
What?
filly's name, doesn't it?
Wait. So Apple Bloom sounds like a filly's name, and when she becomes an adult, she will trade it out for a more mature one?
Yeah, for a woman's name.
I've moved on from my old name. I am now Apple Blossom.
I guess Twilight wasn't a nickname, it was her original name
It
before
was her original name, yeah.
I guess so. I reckon you've got a point there.
Applejack conceded, shrugging.
I remember when my name was Apple Bloom.
Phew! That's another crisis averted.
The chapter divides are great.
We ended up staying for a couple of hours, just chatting
Chicken.
about random things in general. And thankfully, no sudden animal disappearances, although I was kind of shocked to hear that Willie had puppies now. What? Who's Willie?
Wait. Oh,
I
Winona?
Yeah, Winona, I guess, in... What?
Willie is, Winona was her pup name. Now her name is
Yes.
Willie.
Shut the fuck up. Who's Willie?
It's the dog that Louis the Brony dog had sex with.
Oh, his name was... Wait. No.
No,
Okay, listen.
Winona, remember?
Winona.
Yeah.
Winona fucked the Brony dog, but the Brony dog's name was not Willie. It was like Lou or
No,
something.
It was Louie.
Like, yeah,
It was Louie. Yeah.
yeah. The dog's name was Louis, but we're saying that because Winona grew up, she discarded her puppy name and took
No.
on-
Who the fuck is Willie? Who's Willie?
No, you have to remember, this is from Omnius's point of view, so he doesn't know Louie.
Who's Willie?
I don't know.
I know it hurt
Oh,
me.
by the way, real quick point: Applejack and Omnius have just stopped shaking hooves.
Oh.
I've been,
somebody?
it's been several minutes now.
Oh. Wow, I hate this. I can't.
Right.
Say, oh, what is this? Oh, sorry. Ruined the friendly moment. I can't say the same thing about the voices in my head, though.
Hello, traveler, can you hear me?
So I want you guys to know, by the way, I'm about to make a Suicide Squad joke because of how edgy this is. I'd also like you to know that between the last episode we recorded and this, nobody knew who Jared Leto was, basically. Like, aside from the people who like his band.
Dallas
Wow.
Buyers Club, but yeah, no, like, oh fuck, god damn it.
Yeah, and now everybody, now Suicide Squad is
Oh
a
my
thing.
god, between now and the last episode, people got over, like, talking about what an incredibly stupid decision Ben Affleck as Batman would be, and began talking about how great a Ben Affleck Batman solo movie would be.
Oh my gosh.
So much has changed.
The
I
Nut
nodded.
Shack wasn't a meme, dude.
No. Goodness.
Different times, different days.
Good lord.
I Play Pokemon Go came out last week.
Oh my god.
Uh,
There was no Pokemon Go.
oh my gosh, you're right.
Not even
Wow.
got into the beta like right after I moved out.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I nodded.
I nodded at... Well, okay, here's someone who used to be the voices in Omnius' head.
I'll be the voice in Omnius.
I was okay. Good.
Alright, let's hear.
Because they already did the "Hello, traveler" sort of voice, so you can do that one.
Alright.
So we're at Hello,
Hello, traveler.
Yeah. Hello, traveler. Can you hear me?
I nodded at something Applejack had said and silently thought,
Oh, great. I thought I got rid of those voices in Acapulco.
What?
Just a small joke.
What?
Princess,
Right,
whoa, hold on. This is Celestia?
What?
well, I guess Celestia sounds very, very gruff.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, we've always had Celestia sound like, Dear Lance!
Oh, I
mean,
guess
that's always
Celestia
been-
does have kind of a normally gruff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fuck,
you've
Yeah.
always
Can I
done that
have
for Celestia. You
Oh,
want to be
yeah.
Celestia sound?
Yeah,
Because
you
you don't
go-
know-
go-
This is an alternate universe Celestia.
Yeah,
so
okay, it's all Universe Celestia, so fuck it.
Wait, no, but this is the regular universe Celestia for living the dream.
How the fuck do you know?
Because we're in
So
Lance's
fine.
world.
Yeah,
Omni's
you-
traveled
well,
to
we're not
Lance's
in
world.
fucking head.
I need to no, but I need to speak with you here in Canterlot. So apparently she's just like, by the way, my alternate counterpart has like come across the universes to let me know that like you're a pretty chill dude who can help us.
But what if it's this? I
It's
don't
fucking
even,
Funny Valentine's. What I'm
Whatever.
saying, but continue.
Who fucking cares, honestly?
I care.
Who gives a shit?
I do.
You're the only one in the entire fucking universe that will ever care.
Yeah.
I'm so alone. Right, where are we?
The presence
Oh,
of my
this
head.
is Celestia, I presume.
The presence in my head seemed to smile and answered.
What? What?
So this is now Celestia.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoever the fuck Celestia was.
Yes! I am sorry to trouble you, but I need to speak with you here in Canterlot.
I sighed and said / thought,
It said that. Hey, Gyro! I know this is in my head, but I'm also speaking at the same time. I just remembered. Princess Celestia needs to see me up in Canterlot.
I turned to Applejack and said,
Sorry to cut this short, but hey, duty calls, you know.
Sorry to cut this handshake short.
she nodded and then asked,
Wait, you work for the princess? She asked while on her front hooves still.
Oh my god, another fucking Royal Guard lie.
Yeah, I'm the I'm the Royal Traveler.
fucking
Oh
idiot.
god.
I spat out, saying the first thing that came to mind.
Royal Traveler?
I like the idea that, like, with this excuse lie, it's like, hey, I've been spending all day with you, but shit, I just remembered, Celestia, the god princess of Equestria, totally needs to see me urgently in Canterlot. I mean, like, forgot until now.
You could have just said, like, oh shit, I have to go somewhere. It was nice meeting you. But he, like,
Yeah.
specifically said, oh yeah, Princess Celestia needs to talk to me. I call her Tia because I know her personally, but it's no big
Yeah,
deal,
Tay
honestly.
and I.
Both Lance and AJ said at the same time.
That's right. I go around, make sure things are working smooth, and I take care of any baddies that might show up.
The fuck does that mean? Things are working smooth.
No.
Oh, yeah, and his
Most
job is to take care of the
vague
baddies that
nonsense.
might show up. Unlike the Lance and the Ronies, or the main six, or the princesses, or the royal guards who got fucking murdered by the psycho killer. They have a lot of layers of defense here. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, they're a really damn fortified nation. I said, nodding.
Nice save!
Celestia's, you're an idiot. Quiet, you!
I said out loud. The other two looked at me strangely, and I added,
It's what I would say to a villain I just caught. Anyways, it's a fairly new position, so you probably haven't heard of it. Well, I'm up, bye.
I also like the fact that it's like, God's like, hey, nice job. Shut up, God!
Shut up! You fucking bitch!
Hold on, I'm coming with you.
Lance said, following me as I galloped away.
You just made that up, you liar.
Quiet, you!
I repeated, smiling.
Technically, I do work for the princesses. Anyways, I just heard Celestia in my head.
I explained, going at a breakneck trot.
You know
I'm going at a breakneck walk right now.
Yeah, I'm walking so fast you wouldn't even believe it.
My head's
Dude,
only
this
back.
power walking is unreal.
Which Lance easily kept up with. Show off.
Yeah.
Because he's actually like jogging.
Yeah, and Lance like sprinting.
You what?
Long story. Anyway, she wants me to come up to Camelot to speak with her, even though she could just talk to me in my head.
I replied, shifting into Pegasus form.
He undid his wings.
Well,
He
redid them his
He
wings.
redid his wings this time. He undid his horn.
Yeah.
It's true.
Like collapsible. I imagine he's got a little
Right.
suitcase or foldable. Put away.
Got a fucking hole in his head that it like.
No, it's time to fly.
His brain just seeps out of. Now, come on. Let's fly.
All right.
Lance said,
fuck.
looping in the air.
Let's break wind.
That was.
I
Alright, we're
laughed
almost done.
and said,
Let's keep up that humor and we'll get along just fine.
Please don't.
we
Please
flew to
leave.
Canterlot, flying as fast as we could.
I was flying like a homie.
Okay, I flew as fast as I felt like going, and Lance just easily kept up with me. Shut up. As soon as we hit Canterlot, we stopped in front of the gates to the royal palace place. Damn it, I forgot what it's called! I should start writing these down.
Canterlot Castle?
Yeah, it's a pretty fucking hard one to remember.
Yeah. It's like 2 C's.
The gates magically opened, and I looked at Lance. He did a mock bow and said,
Age before beauty. You're like a year older than me or something.
I hate it when people use that.
people do that to you a lot?
He's had such a hard life. Age before beauty. Oh, how did you know?
I'm not old, shut up!
It's hard not.
I'm like an ethereal, multi-dimensional being that is millions of years old. But if you make a fart joke, you know, I'm all about it.
Just imagining like this guy's the doctor, just be like, oh no. By the way,
Lance is
POV.
I mumbled, I walked in, Lance close behind, and we walked up the great stone steps. Lance's POV!
Oh, thank God.
As we entered the palace, Omnius turned to me.
I'm going to talk to the princess alone. Meet me here. I guess whenever you think I'm done.
Whenever you interpret me as being done with a meeting, meet me here.
Just when you feel like I'm done, come in. It doesn't really
When you
matter.
think I'm done.
Like, just take a solid, like, guess, shot in the dark, it'll be cool.
Best judgment.
I shrugged.
Alright, you better not leave though.
He chuckled,
I wouldn't.
and began to walk up the flight of stairs. What?
Wait, hold on a second. By the way, I was gonna say, Celestia
Wait.
could literally teleport Omnius and Lance whenever she so choose. She did it to Lance when he was in the middle of blah, 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 blah. So,
Wait.
I looked around. Where is Frederick?
what were you gonna
Frederick's
say?
a married man,
No,
dude.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
We,
Busy. Probably has a child now.
Oh God. Well, not after he crushes fucking nuts.
No, that wasn't Frederick. That was someone else.
No, but like, didn't like Luna like get him back because Frederick literally like tied her up?
Oh,
he hogtied her
wait.
with an apple in her mouth and everything.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got fucking divorced after that one, I'm sure.
I don't remember.
Or
What?
it was the prank episode. It was the Jackass episode.
Yeah, it was a Jackass parody, which
did
wasn't
what?
Jackass at all.
Yeah, he bound and tied his wife and shoved an apple in her mouth as a joke.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Right?
I actually don't remember that at all.
It was pretty fucked up, yo.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. You should really re-listen to the series. It's pretty funny.
Alright, yeah, all right.
Where are we?
I don't know.
I walked-
Oh yeah, walked
I
up,
walked
looked
up
at
the
better.
stairs and looked into the ballroom. Frederick wasn't there, but I did see some pony that I've been wanting to talk to. Octavia.
I actually see ponies in the background falling off the balconies with no
Arcadia
railings.
apparently just hangs out in the ballroom alone.
Alone.
It's a sad day. She's
the
playing her
fucking-
cello all
She just
sadly.
looks like the pianist right now. She's just sitting there with her cello.
Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
I smiled. Finally. I get to talk to her. I adjusted my goggles and walked towards the stage.
Oh, fuck, it's
I
goggles.
jumped up on stage and smiled.
Hey. So,
She jumped
I just imagine Lance with this like awkward face and just like hopping on the stage like in
Yeah.
a really clumsy way, just like, hey.
I mean, I think
Jumped
I like
slightly.
him better as a greaser.
Oh
Goodness.
goodness.
She jumped slightly and turned to look at me.
Hey?
I looked at her cello.
What are you doing?
You fucking dumbass.
And then just he's fucking Gaston. He just picks up a book, like the book she's reading. It's like, how can you read this? There aren't any pictures.
I think Gaston is pretty good. Like,
we'll have 6 or 7 dogs. No, Belle, strapping young boys like me.
Brony dogs.
No, Winona, dogs, just like me.
she looked at her cell and smiled.
Okay. Oh, I was just practicing for a garden party in a few weeks.
I nodded while smiling.
Cool.
What? I'm at a loose for words right now.
Yeah, I can
Loose,
tell.
word loose. Kick off your riding shoes.
I actually much prefer this over the last chapter just because I know it's kick-ass.
Yeah.
She looked me over and grinned.
Now I remember you. You and your band played at your wedding, right?
Oh, fuck. I forgot he was a musician.
Yeah, he learned guitar from Peter so he can play Finger 11 Paralyzer at his wedding night at
God,
Twilight.
Fuck
Fucking-
off with the
yeah.
whole paralyzer thing. we spent way too much time talking about this.
Yeah.
I remember Asa having to sing, and then you sang, and then Jill tried to sing it, but she just laughed.
Oh yeah, Jill was there.
Oh,
Jill was there for
fuck,
that.
yeah.
episode.
Anyway.
She nodded, still grinning.
You were pretty good up there. I loved the song you sang. I never heard it before.
Well, I'm not paralyzed.
He was just saying that we're not banned. We're we was just doing that since it was a special occasion.
Yeah, it was a one-time thing. Don't sweat it.
Fun time thing.
Let's see.
My
My
smile
smile brightened. She was complimenting me. Me! Thank you, Peter, for the guitar lessons and the edgy backstory.
God, I forgot Peter had like the edgiest Clem backstory ever.
Here's the one who had
This
his
is-
friend get hit by a car on the highway
Yeah,
when they
and,
were
like,
jaywalking.
Yeah, the entire circus he was in fell in like in front of a train. Thanks. I worked really hard to learn that song. It's difficult. It's very difficult to play.
It's even more difficult to understand why it exists in the first place.
Yeah,
She nodded again.
I know what you mean. It takes me hours sometimes to learn a new song. Hours, wow.
Hours. Wow.
Hours? Damn, she learns fast. It took me a few days of constant practice to play / sing Paralyzer! You're not the only one who remembered it, dude.
Yeah. Hours. You learned fast, huh?
She chuckled.
Well, it is my talent. Music just comes natural to me.
So your talent isn't playing the violin; it's just learning music.
Actually, it's the cell. I play the cell.
Lucky you have a useful talent. Mine isn't something to brag about.
She cocked
Oh,
her
that's
head.
right. He's a test dummy.
Oh my
Now,
god.
she cocked her head, but noticed how Lance took the high ground and did not add the stupid, like, you pervert joke in the parentheses.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is your talent?
I smiled sheepishly and reached back to my flank and moved the clothes around until my... Oh, you're like... He's straight up, like, stripping off his skin-tight latex suit to show his ass.
Oh my god. And so he's moving his fucking bondage gear around so that you can see his ass better.
Okay, guys, we've missed you.
Octavia looked at it and put a hoof over her mouth, trying to hold back a laugh.
A test dummy? How did you get that as a cutie mark?
Well, everyone hit my nuts with a hammer until eventually.
Actually, no, that was where Rainbow Dash kept beating him up to a bloody pulp while testing out her new, as they call them, barrel rolls, but they're just somersaults.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh,
I laughed.
And, well, I guess I'm always the one who has to try everything first. I'd rather have an instrument or something cool as a kid in Mark instead.
Trying or something.
She let out the laugh she had been holding. She then looked at me and smiled.
Have you read, by the way, the first word of every sentence of this story compared to the other one? I, she, 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 we, I, she.
Yeah.
And it goes on forever.
I'm
Right, we're...
I like your kitty Merc.
Yeah, I like a kitty mark. It's exciting and adventurous and retarded.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa,
Whoa,
dude.
that's a hard R right there, man. Huh?
Yeah.
I grinned.
I hadn't thought of it like that.
Cool. So
Cool.
I'm considered exciting and adventurous.
Focus
I like
on.
Ooh.
Cool. Dude. Ah, dude. She put her hoof to her chin.
I have an idea.
No, you said that wrong.
I have an idea.
I have an idea.
I have an idea.
I raised an eyebrow while smiling.
What is it? I
She
hope it
put her
isn't
hoof
Chris's
back down
blood.
and smiled excitingly.
Excitingly.
What if you and I got together sometime and performed
Oh.
together? You and your guitar and me and my cello. What do you think?
I almost jumped with excitement at the idea of playing with her. Keep those dirty thoughts out of your heads. I
There.
came for the benefit of the doubt, kick ass to your mom, and you're going to play with my emotions like this. This was something I've always wanted to do.
Play with her?
Yes! Oh, yes. I think this is a great idea. When can we get together?
She
I-
shrugged.
I don't really know. I'll contact you when I find a place where we can perform. Also, could you teach me one of those songs, you know?
Oh,
I'd love to
fuck.
play Paralyzer on the cello.
No,
Oh
it's
my
like-
god.
like,
It's
it's just like you know that it's like I was like almost a little bit hopeful that maybe they'd be playing like a classical song where they'd just be having like they're playing and it's just like they played music together. But no, it's like Octavia's like, by the way, can you teach me Pat Country by Avenged Sevenfold? That's fine. Sounds good. Yeah, I have some digging around. I'll do some digging around, but I'm sure I can find a song we can play together on. Wait,
She
can't one
clapped
of
her
them like
hands
teleport things in from the now destroyed human world? So that's where
Well,
they get
maybe
the
they
album.
could just write down the sheet music for Paralyzer off the top of their heads.
Yeah, maybe
You know
he's,
what?
maybe he's heard it so many times, like the only song he had on his iPod.
Next time we're going to be playing Linkin Park, so get ready.
Oh my
Oh, fuck.
gosh!
I would be so fucking happy if they decided to play "Crawling in My Skin."
Oh,
as,
that would be
like-
fucking hilarious. Or like Bring Me to Life, like any Evanescence or like Linkin Park. I would.
Oh goodness!
I'm super excited. Actually, like now that I think about it, Bring Me to Life has like some stringed instruments, you know, that
Oh
could
my
be
God.
cello-fied.
Yeah.
I don't want to get my hopes up, but
Good to fucking duet that one, man.
don't disappoint me, kick ass, please.
Don't do it.
I want that Evanescence in my story. Okay, cool. I laughed at her display of happiness.
It'll be. Wait, no, we already. Wait, yeah, it'll be awesome. Do you want some help or anything?
She chuckled.
Oh, I'm fine. I was just about to leave the palace and return to my home. Would you mind escorting me to the door?
You know, this guy's married, and you were at his wedding, so
Yeah,
like
it's
you
like-
know he's married.
By the way, I find married ponies so unbelievably attractive.
Would you like to take my hand?
I don't have hands.
Shall
And
I
J.
smiled
Challen
brightly.
It would be my pleasure, madame.
Malaria.
She giggled and picked up her cello and strung it over her back. How she was able to carry it, I do not know.
Thank you,
Woman.
Arthur. That was completely necessary.
We walked out of the ballroom, down the stairs, and to the large doors. I turned to her and bowed.
Have a good evening, mademoiselle.
She smiled.
You too.
She
Bloody
opened the doors
Sunday.
and turned.
I forgot to ask, but what is your name? Even though I was at the wedding.
At the wedding?
I don't know if you're Gyricon or Twilight. I mean, honestly.
Are you Gyrocon? Or is it Lands in parentheses here?
I chuckled.
Gyricon. But you can call me Gyro.
Maybe I can try this.
Maybe I can try. Yeah. Or Lance if you want.
She grinned.
I like that name. Gyrocon. Very interesting sounding. Mine is Octavia.
I nodded and smiled.
You can call me whatever you want, Miss Octavia. I'm not even
What is-
adding like the
What
anything there.
is
It's like
going on?
fucking hell. It's like literally the line is, "You can call me anything you want ever. You can call me whatever you want, Miss Octavia."
What is going on?
She giggled and walked out the door.
I'll contact you when I find a place to perform.
As the doors closed, I turned and watched the stairs. Come on, Omnius.
I'm done
20 minutes
flirting.
later, he finally came down them. He walked up to me and smiled.
Where to now?
I cocked my head.
What did the princess have to talk to you about?
He shrugged.
Just about the rapture and how everyone's spread out all over Equestria. She told me about Luna's new husband and new god of good.
So
God
let's break
of-
that down. Let's break that down. Break that sentence down real quick.
Just about the rapture
Just about the rapture. Just about the literal apocalypse.
and how everyone's spread out all over Equestria.
Okay, who?
the
Who's
brothers.
everyone
spread
from the
out?
rapture.
Everyone? Like overall? I think that was kind of assumed.
Yeah.
She also told me about Luna's husband, which we knew about,
Yeah.
and
Unless she divorced him and got remarried already.
then
Yeah.
the new god of good, which what? The god of good, like so Luna and Celestia and like all that.
God.
They are neutrally aligned gods. They are
Yeah, the god of neutral, god of
like fucking what? And then like the new god of good. So like because we've established that capital, and this is capital G God. So are we to assume that either Brogod from earlier in the story is
Was
not
fired?
good, or that he is now dead and there's a new god of decency?
I feel like he was let go because of, he had all kinds of... First off, he had Cody come back, who we haven't seen in the longest time. Cody come back who literally wanted to just kill Lance. He let Cody go to Equestria
Right,
just to kill Lance.
I guess Brogod is kind of neutral at best.
Yeah, honestly, he's kind of probably like the god of bad, honestly.
And apparently, when the rapture happened, everyone was spread out all over Equestria.
Yeah, over Equestria.
Whatever, let's just continue. We have like 11 sentences.
Yeah.
left.
God of good?
He smirked.
I'll tell you about them when you're older. Right now, I'm starving. Know anywhere?
Anywhere to what?
Do you know anywhere?
Do you know anywhere?
I've
smiled.
not had the pleasure. Yeah, there's a nice restaurant here in Canterlot. There's a single nice restaurant in the capital city of Canterlot.
They're all fucking trashy.
I heard there's a waiter.
I shook my head with a laugh.
Or he
You
nodded.
play my friend?
Yeah.
Stripped or striped?
Striped.
Okay,
yes?
it's striped. It's two-piece. Okay.
I shook my head and laughed. Okay, follow me, my goat-bearded friend.
What?
As I walked out the door, I heard him mumble.
I'll get him for that one.
I
Got
just
it.
smiled and continued out the door, Omnius close behind. Did you all like it? I hope. I had to make time for this chapter to even be possible. As you can tell, Octavia is now my favorite pony act. Do you remember to remember and remember?
Wait,
probably-
fuck. Wait. Fuck.
No.
Like he's fucking hitting on Octavia, and it's like, by the way, can you tell Octavia's my new favorite pony? Fuck out the way, Twilight. I got a new ship I want to try.
Holy sweet mother of Christ. The next chapter is so long.
Oh.
We'll wait on
goodness.
Alex for that one. I mean, Lightning Rabbit. We'll wait on Lightning.
Lightning.
Rabbit. Till then, we'll see you guys next week.
Please kill me.